welcome back to another tutorial. So yeah, today I was thinking about going over the tutorial, at least in this video. So I'll show you guys how to do the tutorial, walk you through it. So basically, once you get into the tutorial, you will notice that you will be placed inside a little green room, and you'll be hearing zombies growling at you, because zombies are mean and they don't like anyone. So as you see here, the first little obstacle we have is a little like barrier that we have to jump over. So if you want to jump, you can press space and jump, or if you want to jump farther, you run and jump, and you can jump all the way over that. So in order to run, what you want to do is you want to press Shift, W, and then space, just like any other game. If you want to pick something up, it'll tell you at the bottom of your screen. It says E to interact, so you just press E. And now, if I turn my cosmetics off, which are right down here, if you have any skins, that's your cosmetics, you will notice that I just put these 3 pieces of clothing on. Okay, I'm going to turn my cosmetics back on, though, because I love my, my Yeti. Necessities of life, you can drop them from your inventory G with mouse 2 after picking them up. Basically, this is water. You need this. It's going to fill your blue bar up, and then the top yellow bar, the second bar down from the health, is your canned beans, so like your food. So you just eat that, it's going to fill that bar up. Then you got your guns, which is probably one of my most favorite. So here we have what we call a Zubekigov. Basically, it's just an AK-47 in Unturned. It shoots 7.62 by 5.56. It doesn't say it, but I'm assuming so, considering it's an AK-47. As you can see, there's going to be some naked-ass zombies down there. If you want to shoot them in the head, it's going to be a one-shot kill with anything that does not have a helmet. If you shoot them in the body, it's going to be a 3. Oh no, wow. How many shots is that? I'll shoot you in the foot here. Okay, 2 to 3 shots. You're going to get different color markers, by the way, for headshots and body shots. As you can see, mine was white, and then my body shots were white, and then my headshots were red. If we climb up that ladder, you will notice that we can pick up an ammunition box, which is a low caliber Ranger ammunition. If you hold your gun out, press T, like it's saying down here, via your attachments by pressing T, and then you remove the magazine by clicking on that. You'll notice if you press T again, your clip is gone, and it is now over here. So what you want to do to reload this is press Y, click on ammunition, and then you'll notice right here, low caliber Ranger ammunition box. This will reload your magazine. So you just click craft. And then, in order to get out of this menu, you don't have to press Y or anything. You could easily just press W and walk forward, and it'll automatically close it. That is the most simplest way to do that. Then you press T again, and you click on the Ranger magazine. It'll load it back up, and you are good to go. You've got a magazine that you can use. Experience points. Yes. So experience. So now if you look at the bottom of your screen, it's telling you to press U to upgrade your experience. So basically, you want to press U on your keyboard, and it's going to bring you to the experience screen, which is basically all the experience that you have saved up from cutting trees down, killing animals, killing zombies, killing players, so on and so forth. So you just gain experience in the actual game for doing such things. So, we got overkill, sharpshooter, dexterity, cardio, exercise, diving, parkour. That is all in the offensive category. Now, if you click on defense, you'll notice sneaky beaky, vitality, immunity, toughness, strength, warm-blooded, survival. That is in defense. Now, if you click on a support category, it's going to bring you to all the healing and food and a bunch of other stuff. So, healing, crafting, outdoors, cooking, fishing, agriculture, mechanic, and engineer. Now, I'm going to explain some of these to you so you have an idea on what is the most important to get. So, if you notice, if you run around real quick and you just run, notice at the bottom left of my screen, you're going to notice that bar, that yellow bar, it's drastically dropping. It's at 30% right now. So, see how it runs out? Now, watch how long that takes to actually go back up. It might not seem very long, but for stamina, that's quite a long wait you have to wait there in order to run for a good distance again. I'm going to show you the best 2 skills to get in Unturned. So you press U, and then you're going to notice exercise and cardio. Now, I'm probably not going to have enough to upgrade both of them, but both of these are the best skills to upgrade first in any server that you join, including single player. So exercise, my opinion, is the #1, and then cardio coming in second as most important. So if you just left click on it, you'll notice that, okay, it's going to give you a little green bar over here. Okay, if you control left click on it though, it's going to fill the whole thing up. So control left click is going to fill it all up. If you left click on it, you get the point. So yeah, they're the 2 skills that you need in order to be able to run really fast for a long amount of time. So now if I show you how far I can run now, I'm going to run around this little room again like I did before. And you'll notice that my sprint goes down a lot slower, and I am running a lot faster than before. So yeah, they're the most important skills by far, in my opinion, in the game currently. However, after those skills, I would probably say sharpshooter is next on my list, and then parkour and oxygen. So now, if you'll notice, it seems as if we have a hole that we need to jump down. I don't have any oxygen upgraded, so let's see what they want us to do. Okay, they want us to swim. So notice at the bottom left of your screen, your oxygen is going down. So if you just come up here, swimming is very simple in this game. It's just like any other game, by the way. So now you come up here to the next little, god damn, that's loud. The next little room, you'll notice that we have med kits and a splint. A med kit literally heals anything and everything. If your leg's broke, it'll heal it. A splint, however, I don't think I have anything to break my leg on at the moment, but if you do break your leg, you can use this and splint your leg up. On to vehicles. You got a gas can here, got a vehicle. You notice at the bottom right of your screen, it's going to give you a UI for an interface for the police car that we just entered. 0% is the first bar, 0 kilometers per hour is the second bar, 78% is the third bar, then 100% is the fourth bar. Basically, your first bar, 0% is your gasoline, 0 kilometers per hour is your speed, the health bar is the red bar, obviously, and then the bar at the very bottom is the battery life. I'm going to show you where the battery is. If you press, if you press G and you click steal battery, you'll notice now you have a battery that you have taken from this car, and at the very bottom, that 100% battery is now at 0%. every vehicle needs a battery to start up. It's just like real life, but I mean Unturned with a little bit of a grain of salt. But if you press left click on the police car, you'll throw the battery back into it, because that's how it works in real life, and I don't know anyone else that can argue that statement. So the bar at the very bottom is now set to 100%, and in order to put some gas in it so we can drive, we need the gas can. And if you wondered how I did that, all you need to do is press G to open up your inventory, left click on portable gas can, and then you can just drag it over to your player and give it to him. And now he's got it. Sorry about that. So now, I have no idea why some of the HUDs are turned off for me. Anyways, if you right click, it's going to give gas to you. If you left click, it's going to fill gas up inside of this big tank. So you want to right click to take gas out. Now if we come over here and left click, we're going to put gas in. Alright, now grab a little bit more gas. I always like to make sure I got this whole thing, I like to make sure I got it all the way filled up. Because it's, yeah. So now that that's filled up, I'm going to show you a quick, easy way to access items in your inventory. This is like a little bit of a bonus video inside of the tutorial map. So if you, let's say, want to bind your portable gas can to your character, so you could just press a button and bam, that pops up on your screen. Just right click on it, and then you'll see it says hotkey 3-9. So if you press 5, it's going to set the 5 button on your keyboard to the portable gas can. Now normally in a regular game of Unturned, and not the tutorial level, at the bottom of your screen, which I'll just hide. Alright, so you see where the text is at the bottom there, siphon mouse 2, the fuel tank into the gas can, the fuel mouse 1, this vehicle to drive E to the other end. Where that dialogue is, you'll have all of your hotkeyed items down there. So if you have a gun, it'll be down there, like our Zubekinov will be down there. Our gas can will be down there. Yeah, I think that's it, honestly. But we could also toggle this to 4, and if you press 4 on the keyboard, pops up 5, gas can. 1 is our gun, because this is automatically toggled to 1, and this is automatically toggled to 2. So that's why you also get the little notification when you go to hotkey something. 3 is the first number you can use, because primary is first, secondary is second, and that's how that works. So now if you hop inside of the vehicle, you'll hear it start up, and you can drive by pressing WASD. W is forward, D is right, A is left, and then S is reverse. If you want to stop the vehicle by using your brakes, you could do so by pressing space, and it stops the vehicle very well, actually. It's, yeah. So just press space if you want to use the brakes. E to exit. Now you can come around to the side, and they're going to teach you how to crouch under stuff. Probably crawl too in the next one, to be honest with you. So left control on your keyboard allows you to crouch. So you will now be able to go underneath that with left control. Now they want us to go prone, which I assumed they would. So you press Z on your keyboard, Z, to lie down, and now you can crawl underneath this. So there's a bunch of different things you can do to get up from Z. You can press Z again, which will get you up. You can space, which will jump you up, and then you can like press control, and that'll also get you up. So I guess it depends on what kind of situation you're in. Okay, looks like there's a bunch of stuff now. So over here you'll notice there is a little fishing dock, which I have not actually gotten as far in my tutorial, to be honest with you. So just come down here, which thank God we have a med kit because I broke my legs. God forbid. Look at that. I love it. Let's put this. Oh, we can't actually put that in there. So we'll have to hotkey this. So we'll hotkey this to number 6. So now that that's hotkeyed to 6, just boop, throw that in there. And now we wait. If you ever wonder how fishing is in this game, it's very boring and it's a waiting game. So yeah, I don't really fish very much. But after a while, you have caught your first fish. What did we get? A raw trout. It says it's raw. You don't want to eat it raw. You can if you want to. Not exactly something I would suggest because you will die eventually from food poisoning or poisoning in general. So yeah, that's how you catch fish. Now, if you come over here, I'm assuming they've got some kind of... Okay, yes, chop down trees and hunt animals to survive in the wilderness. So they want you to get an axe, and we are going to make a campfire real quick in order to cook our food. It looks like there's berries as well, which I'll show you those here in a second. So you come on over to this tree here, and you can right-click the special ability attack. So if you notice down at the bottom left of your screen, every time you right-click, it's going to use some of your stamina. Left-click, though, is much faster attack. It doesn't use stamina. However, left-click also does a lot less damage. So keep that in mind. Now you'll notice we got 50 experience, which is insane for one tree, and we got a bunch of logs. So if we take these logs, press Y, I'm going to show you guys real quick how to make a campfire so we can eat our food. So if we look at these, this is utilities, furniture, repair, structures, barricades, ammunition, gear, supplies, apparel, and tools. It's either going to be in tools or utilities, and it is in utilities, a campfire. Craft the campfire. You will now be able to place the campfire down, and you can press U and go to what do we go to? I believe it's support. Yes. Go to support, and you can right click, left click to upgrade to tier 2, which will allow you to hold. You gotta hold the fish in your hand, and now if you hold it here over the fire, it cooks it. At least I think it cooks it. If you want to pick berries, which hopefully works, just press E, and bada boom, bada bing, you've got yourself some drugs. So, yeah, eat those at your own pleasure, because everything gets fucked up. So yeah, that's drugs, kids. Don't use them. This berry is a teal berry. This is also drugs, and if you eat this, it's going to screw you up as well. Just not as bad. Teal berries are not as bad as jade berries. Okay, they are worse. Never mind. Scratch that. All of my controls are broke again. God damn it. As you can see here at this table, we have some barricades. And these barricades are maple barricades, more than likely. However, they could be pine, and I could be wrong. but upon inspection, they look like they are maple. So, if you want to build a base, you need something to give you a, like cover. Now, if you use these barricades, you can take them and put them on your character like you did the med kit. So that actually removed it because I already had it there. But if you take it and you drop it onto your character, bada boom, bada bing, he's got it. If you have a lot of them in your inventory, you can use our toggle trick like I showed you, and it will automatically give you all of them as you use it. So left click, by the way, allows you to place said barricade. So now we're going to barricade ourselves inside of this place and hopefully never come out. However, we will have to come out eventually because we want to go on to the next level. So there, that's barricades. Nelson, stop watching us. On to apparently a shit ton of stuff. We got a campfire, which I already showed you. Looks like farming. And yeah, generator and spotlight with a big gas tank and a vehicle. So yeah, if you look at the vehicle, it's the same exact as the police car we were just in. However, this is a makeshift vehicle. If you get enough scrap metal and stuff collected in a game, which I'll show you guys how to do that in another video because I don't think I can collect any scrap metal in this tutorial. Yeah. Then you can make a makeshift vehicle with scrap metal tires, a battery, and I'm probably missing a shit ton of stuff. I'm going to show you guys how to get scrap metal real quick. So if you keep hitting this broken ass vehicle that has absolutely no tires on it, you'll notice it will eventually catch on fire and you want to get the hell away. So if you get behind your barricade, you will probably not die. And if you look now, you'll notice scrap metal is now all over the ground. Now you've got 3 metal scrap, which you could probably do absolutely nothing with. You're going to find your scrap in tools, which is where you can scrap your fishing rod, which we'll do that now. Supplies is where you'll be able to make splints and medical such things. I don't know why metal scrap is used to make splints, however it is. So if you want to use metal scrap to make a splint, you can. I'm going to look and see what else there is. Gear is, I believe, yes, gear is where you start out with metal scrap. So you can make a metal can, you can make nails, you can make metal sheets, and barricades, you can make metal sidings. So yeah, this we'll go over eventually in another video because this whole metal thing is a whole nother level. But that's basic metal, and you can make vehicles with it, but it requires you to craft a lot of metal stuff first. Alright, now that that happened, let's move on to the farming. You're going to get a planter, a seed, and some fertilizer. This is basic real life stuff. You ever been to a farm, you'll understand how this works. Planter is your crops, so put your crops down, left click to place it, E to pick it up. If you do have more than one, you are capable of hotkeying damn near anything. Maple logs, you can also hotkey for some reason. So yeah, you can hotkey basically everything in the game, including this, apparently. Wait, no. Okay, so some things you can't hotkey, but you get the point. So now you take your seed, which will look like this, and you place your beautiful corn seed, I believe this is, into your plot. Then you take your green fertilizer, and you come over to said seed. You look at seed and you left click and hold left click down, and now your seed is grown, and it is not corn. I have no idea what the hell it is. So you press E on it and it's corn. Okay. So you eat your corn, bada boom, bada bing, you're done. Click on the generator and you'll notice you have a yellow radius. This radius is how far this generator can reach any electronic based items. So for say if we put our generator on top of this table, and then we come over here, pick up our spotlight with E, you will be able to, let's say we want to put a spotlight here facing down here in case any zombies for some reason decide to spawn on this map and come down here. We can set that there. Now we just need to press our hotkey number 5, right click on the gas tank, which I already have gas in here, so we can just put gas in this. And there's your spotlight. So yeah, that is that's spotlights, guys. You can also do this with a bunch of different style lights and electronics. There's sentries, there's cage lights, there's all different kinds of electrical. Yeah, you get what I mean. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you learned something out of this. I will be coming out with some more tutorials in the future. I was gonna say I'm stuck in a wall now, but if you guys are interested, please subscribe, and don't forget to check out my Twitch, where I do a shit ton of live streaming, as much as I can. Yeah, twitch.tv jfrog137. Hit that follow button. If you came from the Twitch channel, which you most likely did, make sure to hit that subscribe button on YouTube, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Go.